Hello. So far, we have covered the three keys to unlock consistent premium clients. So, firstly, we showed you the authority amplification toolkit that actually consists of the power positioning through the proprietary method and the three content piece flow to magnetize premium clients. Then we spoke about the SOAP series, which does the heavy lifting for you. So no more webinars, challenges, or live launches are not necessary, right? So this way you're launching and enrolling 24/7 evergreen on autopilot in less than 7 days. And the third cog in this machine is the informed decision making, which sends you premium clients that are already pre-sold, so you don't have to hear, I can't afford it, after a long-winded sales process. So now I will reveal the next piece of the puzzle of the easy client attraction method, because once you have a client, it's about serving the client and keeping that client and making that client happy so that they give you testimonial and they are creating that beautiful transformation. So it is time to actually talk about what is the most overlooked thing in business, which is your big opportunity of growing your business without marketing. So what is it? It is called the rapid and recurring revenue formula. So if you're like me, you started your business to make that massive impact, create time freedom, and even have, that lifestyle that you want to build and work on your own terms. But now you find yourself spending all your time, effort, and energy on trying to get people to buy into your offers, and you spend 80% or even more of your time just sales and marketing, which is actually really taking you away from what you initially wanted to do, what your vision was on around your business, right? And was really about getting people results and making an impact in their lives. So, and that is the area that we should actually be spending most of our time in our business, producing results for our clients. But first, before we go into how we can do this and reduce the marketing, let's actually look at why it's so important and show you some information that is really going to demonstrate why it actually works. So let me show some numbers here, because apparently, customers that have an emotional relationship or connection with a brand or business have a lifetime value of 306% higher than just normal customers or clients. Isn't that incredible? So once they connected and you did a good job, they actually gonna produce over 300% more income as well. Either they buy something else from you, or they bring other people and they obviously recommend you. How many times have you been in a restaurant and it was really, really good and you recommended that restaurant to someone else? And likewise, probably if it was bad, you would have probably told your parents, your parents as well, your friends and family around about this restaurant and probably said, don't go there, right? That's the power. Because a client who has this emotional connection with you actually said yes to working with you, and they're bought into your methodology, the way you work, and they know this is the only solution for them. And because, the way we help you then design that method, should you decide to come and join us in the Easy Client Attraction method, obviously we will help you design this proprietary method so it delivers real results and it will create a chain effect. And when your clients get results, they will not only stick around and want more of what you offer, but they will also obviously invite their friends and their business besties to work with you. So they will become your ambassador, your die-hard fan, and it's a free marketing tool. So don't underestimate that. So it's a simple and incredible way to actually scale your business quickly without spending more time and money on marketing. So let's look at it this way. When you get your clients better results, it increases your scalability factor. So every client who actually gets results are happier and are more likely to share their excitement of working with you, with 3 to 5 other people. So which actually multiplies every time you can deliver a result for your client, which increases the lifetime value, and obviously you're extending your reach and those opportunities without actually putting any money towards ads. or any other marketing or any time that you're spending marketing. It also means that you're actually getting more qualified leads into the business, because when your clients refer other people, then they actually rather trust a referral than you trying to attract a cold lead. So you're not only going to bring in one client who has success, who you serve at the highest level, but they have results that they want to bring to their friends as well, right? So imagine what your business would be like when you have that rapid revenue system in place, right? That converts cold leads firstly into clients, so in the front end. So that's something we talked about in our previous videos. That can happen within 7 days. And then on the other hand, you then have that delivery mechanism that creates recurring income that, that makes your clients happy, and for them to actually bring more clients in because they become ambassadors. So your program actually fills up with the right clients who value what you do. They will do the work and they will achieve results. That's another thing. Sometimes we actually speak to the wrong people. We accept the wrong people into our programs that are not valuing what you do, that want discounts, that then don't do the work and then don't achieve results. So it's better to actually be more, selective around who you want to bring into your program, so that you can actually really get results for those clients, and that will have that massive knock-on effect. It is very much overlooked because most entrepreneurs don't have that system in place of firstly bringing in the leads, let alone nurture them and then convert them within 7 days. And then they don't have the right system to deliver and create those amazing results. And actually, not many people actually teach this. They don't, right? They just teach how to get more clients. Well, now you've got a client. How are you going to teach so that you're not going to be spending all your life and all your time and energy on serving this one client, then it turns into a nightmare client? How do you leverage the time, and how do you create a program that can be then implemented and is successful, that any client that comes in will see success, and it's so easy to actually deliver, it's fun to deliver? That's what we actually teach inside the Easy Client Attraction Method. It's quite mind-blowing, right? If you think about it. So and it, actually, we have a name for this. It's called the Client Success Map, right? We build a success system on your behalf or with you onto your offer. We systemize your process and the results that you're delivering for your clients, so that, as said, every client can get similar results over and over again. And it becomes crystal clear what they will achieve. It will be easier for them. And it will be easier for you. And then it will be easy for them to actually be able to talk about your systems and your programs as well. So, but the only thing I would say, like, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be something like create a cookie cutter solution, right? Of course, there is some way that we need to standardize, because if you want to really leverage your time and scale and make more money and be able to serve more clients and make more impact, you need to leverage. And so there should be, and so the client success map actually lets you customize, and I'll actually go through this in a minute, because every client can still choose what resonates with them and aligns with the way they want to do business, and that's important as well. So let's look at the client success map in a bit more detail. There are actually 3 steps. So it's actually a 3-step process that is key to achieving these results, and it all starts with quick wins. Then it will talk about motivated action and customization. So these are the 3 things. So let's go into step 1. So step 1 is that every offer should start off with delivering a quick win. Why? Because it's a scientific fact, and it psychologically motivates people when they get quicker results, right? So imagine you start a program, you invested quite heavily, and perhaps you might feel, oh my gosh, Did I make the right decision? Is it really going to work for me? And all these kind of doubts will start creeping in. If you get your clients in straight away, get them motivated, get them some really quick wins, some easy results, and they say make the money back straight away within the first 2, 3, 4 weeks. Obviously in our case, it would be a return on investment would be the financial one, because for you it may be more transformational, where they actually see how much more confident they are and that they can actually go and apply for that job that they wanted. That is a quick win, because then they're really motivated to continue to take further action. And then straight away they might be actually, even shouting your name from the rooftops and tell their friends about you as well. So and the thing is, like, sometimes you may be going into some sort of program, you enroll, you're actually super excited in the beginning, and then that program may not turn out the way you thought it would. Things may slow down, and then things will taper off, right? And you may not be fully committed, or your clients could not be fully committed, and they're not getting the results, and it's all sort of dwindling. And we don't want to actually fall into that kind of situation, and because we don't want them to feel frustrated and wonder, will they be actually seeing results, and to totally be disappointed. So this is why we need to build that immediate gratification in the beginning through the quick wins, which will actually build the momentum. And with delivering a quick win, we deliver obviously this instant gratification, which allows them to keep going with the process and achieve longer term results, so everyone is happy. Now, the step two is, once we've created those quick wins, we create what we call motivated action. Okay, so when you set this up right, you can keep your clients engaged and motivated through the whole program. Now, have you ever had a client that you thought was a dream, your ideal client, and it started with you, but over time they just lost momentum? They just lost excitement around the process, which we know as a service provider makes it really difficult to then deliver results when they're not taking action. But building in a process that allows you to continuously delivering results, because you're giving them motivated action every single step of the way. So meaning your clients are going through the program just as excited as on the first day that they started with you, right to the end. So that means getting better and better results consistently. And let's look at step 3 before I show you a case study from our own easy client attraction method as to how we're actually applying this. Okay, so step 3 is the customization. As I already said, we're not actually selling cookie cutter, and nobody wants to actually be treated like a number. Okay, so the last step in this process is what we call the customization process. We do focus on obviously one-to-many offers, because that's how we can leverage, obviously, we have the biggest opportunity to make a massive impact without trading time for money, which in turn will also allows you to make that bigger impact without impacting your time. However, most one-to-many offers are actually getting a bad name because they're delivering because they're not delivering customized results. So people feel they're being just a number, and they're just getting the same thing as everybody else, which makes them frustrated because they are not getting long-term results. So we overcome this by creating a process in each of the offers so that they receive one-on-one hand-holding where we can actually help customize the value that we give. Okay, so again, we will show you in a minute how we do this, so we can actually really achieve long-term results and not cookie cutter kind of same process. So it means our clients are happier because they are learning something that they can implement straight away into their business at the same time. So I'm going to show you the example, all the 3 steps. So how did we build this into the easy client attraction method? So as I said, quick win. So how do we achieve quick wins for our clients? So instead of having to complete all the modules at first, right, because it could be overwhelming, we actually start getting them onto the Rapid Revenue Quick Start Challenge. Okay, so it's a quite impactful, a short sort of burst of energy and excitement, and a range of activities, which is designed to get them into action easily and create their first 5K in less than 10 days, right? So there's a measurable result that we create for our clients in the first 10 days. We don't create it for them, we create with them. And I have to say, obviously everyone is responsible for actually doing the work. But with our guidance, obviously, we can help, work towards that goal. And the other example about and so number 2, obviously, the motivated continued action. We actually have all the modules laid out, concept scripts, step by step, as and when it's needed in the process, because sometimes this whole sort of building a business can be so overwhelming. There's so many different puzzle pieces that need to fit together. So it's like, how do they fit together? When does one need to actually implement this piece, right? Because sometimes we're actually overwhelmed and we're looking at so much information, but we're not implementing. So it's really about implementing step by step. Also having accountability pods in place, because our accountability is huge, absolutely huge. Obviously, there are tools like we use, like Facebook group, and also twice a week a Q&A call as well. And there's probably many, many more things that we have, or the other people are using as well. But just think about those lines in terms of how can you make sure that your client is actually taking consistent action and is working through, because sometimes it can be tough, it can be overwhelming, it can be lonely, they could be lost, right? So how do you bring them back on track? And then the customization bit. So what we do is we enroll our clients into our unique client success map platform. So it's actually a software, a tool where our coaches can actually work with our clients on a one-to-one basis. Whilst they pay for group coaching, they still get one-to-one coaching, basically, because what the coaches do is they oversee the step-by-step completion of the work and suggest tweaks, give feedback via our live coaching chat function. And that is obviously on top of the live Q&A calls, right? So imagine there is a question between the Q&A calls, and obviously some people want to have some feedback on what they've written, on their copy, on their offer, and things like that. And we can do this through our client success platform. In addition, and this is now where it comes in the heavy lifting, right? So again, there's sometimes a lot of work to be put in place to actually create digital assets. So in addition, the client success map platform itself includes a digital toolkit that creates all personalized assets, starting from course slide decks to lead magnets, the proprietary methodology, the video scripts, emails, outreach messages, sales pages, everything. So everything is there. It does all the heavy lifting, but it's still customizable. So it's not a sort of a script that everyone gets. It's actually tailored to your business, that we would work with our clients through this platform and then get all of these assets created. So it's very unique. So as you can see, it has a lot of different benefits in terms of the customization, in terms of the heavy lifting, and the one-to-one touch points. So let's go and summarize then. Well, I guess you do have a problem if you don't have the system in place that makes that process work like clockwork. What's the process that we talked about? Basically, when you apply the repeat and recurring revenue formula into your business, it allows you to grow your business with less money, effort, and energy. So in essence, the easy client attraction method includes a marketing and success system that actually sets you up for both attracting clients and delivering massive results. And as I said, it is a big problem, and it's really hard to do if you don't have a system that's bringing in leads consistently and predictably in the first place. And then secondly, it's also about creating the client results through what we call the client success map. And that would be obviously the focus here is the delivery of your proprietary methodology so that it creates consistent results for all clients, which in turn creates more clients through referrals, and increased lifetime value through rebookings, which is on the right-hand side. So you have your clients coming in, you deliver results, and then you get more clients, right? That's the ideal scenario. So having a systemized process for success can really help you attract people easier because you give them confidence that you can achieve results and hence can see a return on their investment. And with the right process, you attract your premium clients, right? Who are these action takers, who are the ones that are getting results, who are happy to refer you and are happy to also pay premium pricing. Because without that, it would be constant hustle and grind, and most have been told to apply, have been told to apply this for getting the results. And it's exhausting. So, for example, let's do some finance before we hop off for today. So for example, say we enroll 10 clients and your program is $5,000, and say your client then refers 2 clients in total. You can then get an extra 10,000, say, right? So over the year, that would be an extra 120,000 per annum without any cost on your part. So if you enroll 1 client and then they refer 2 more, you tripled your income straight away without actually having to acquire new clients from scratch every single time. And that also means that there's no launching, there's less marketing, there's less time spent on social media, and it's really leaving you that time to actually work with your clients, getting those results and having more quality time. That's the thing that you probably want the most, right? We're all coaches, consultants, therapies, healers, and we want to make that impact rather than doing all the marketing all 80% of the time. So obviously this is just sort of supporting what I just said in terms of trying to enroll more clients is actually 5x more expensive than retaining a client. It also takes 5 times more effort and energy trying to attract new clients every month if you don't have these systems and processes locked into your business. To finish off, let me ask you 3 questions, right? Number 1, do a little audit on your own business. Do you have an evergreen enrollment flow that consistently attracts and enrolls premium clients? Do you have that in place? Number 2, do you have a proprietary method that determines your power positioning? Because most coaches, consultants, and healers, therapists don't have that. And what happens is they compete on price and are just a commodity. And they're just part of that sea of coaches instead of creating a market of one. And perhaps you here then I can't afford it or have to think about it. Number 3, do you have a client success map that determines how clients go actually through your program and get the most out of it? Because most people purchase programs which they never complete, or they get stuck, or they give up. And those programs are not designed with the end user in mind and considering what they're experiencing and how they best learn and implement. And that is why we have that client success map that we teach our clients that will really help with that. Now, I guess the bad news is that most business owners don't have any of this in place. Maybe a few have some puzzle pieces, but hardly anyone has all the pieces working in harmony to drive those results. And it's actually not their fault because it's really difficult. It can be confusing to create all of this on your own. The good news is we know this, we've been there, we had to figure it out the hard way too, but we knew there was a better way, and that way is actually the reason why we built the Easy Client Attraction method. So I hope you have enjoyed these trainings and you can now see how you can move your business forward. We have one more final training to complete this series, so check it out below because we're going to give you a very special invitation that's only being offered here. How you can find out how you can work with us and implement these systems and processes into your business so you finally break free from that hustle, frustration, and overwhelm that's holding you back and keeping you trapped on that hamster wheel. So I will see you in the next video, so where you can find out about the Easy Client Attraction method, which really helps put all those puzzle pieces together step by step.